Hello guys, hello Nay. Today I'd like to retell the story called Cite a Good Example. To retell the story, I'm using these phrases. Yes, so the story. In a small town lives quite an old man. His name is Mr. Benson. He lives alone and probably he feels lonely. He has a big scar on his face, which makes him look a little scary. No one talks to him and no one helps him, even when Mr. Benson has to carry his heavy things up the difficult stairs to his home. He doesn't have friends, he is not married, he doesn't have any children, but happily one day a new family moved into his neighborhood. It was a nice couple, Mr. and Mrs. Clarence. They have two children named Amanda and David. The other neighbors welcomed the new family, but they told them not to talk to Mr. Benson because he is an old scary man and he has a strange scar on his face. The Clarence family think it's a very silly advice, and they greet Mr. Benson when they meet him. And it doesn't matter where they meet him, even if it is in the street or in the hallway, they all the time say hello to him with a smile and ask him how's it going. Mr. Benson is very happy and he says the Clarence family always welcome in his house. Mr. Benson brings delicious cupcakes to Amanda and David, and Mr. and Mrs. Clarence help Mr. Benson with his groceries. Children, I mean Amanda and David, like to sit and drink tea with Mr. Benson and listen to his interesting stories. In Amanda's opinion, Mr. Benson's cupcakes are the most delicious in the whole world. One evening, the neighbors hear the sound of laughter, sound of cups, dishes, silverware, and at Mr. Benson's apartment. They all will wonder why they are not invited. It sounds like a delightful dinner. The next day, Mrs. Clarence talked to the neighbors, and she said that they must get to know Mr. Benson because he's a very funny man. He's very kind and a good person. And he's a fantastic chef because he makes delicious cupcakes. And Mr. Benson told the Clarence family about his strange scar. He had an accident on the farm while he was helping his parents. The neighbors suddenly understood that they don't know anything about Mr. Benson, and they feel very silly. Then the neighbors follow their Clarence family the Clarence family example, and soon the all neighbors enjoy Mr. Benson's cupcakes at potluck dinners. All the neighbors bring something delicious. All of them share food and time with each other at their weekly dinners. But what they like most of all are Mr. Benson's funny stories. And suddenly, all the neighbors understood that there was nothing to be afraid of because Mr. Benson is a very good man. Especially they understand it when they see Mr. Benson playing with children, Amanda and David. And all of them are happier now because there are no reasons to be afraid of somebody or don't talk to somebody. and it's just because of the good example which the Clarence family set for everybody. Now their lives better now, because Mr. Benson doesn't feel lonely. He's a part of community, and everything is okay. That's all for now. But what I like to say is that we should set good examples, uh, like Clarence family, when we understood that something is going wrong, and our life will get much better. Thank you. Bye.